It's almost like, even though it's later than normal, we still pop in for the news with Wrestle Kingdom 17 being in the background. We will get there in a second. Because not only is Wrestle Kingdom 17 now in the background, but now we move forward to the next big event of the year, and that is, of the new year, and that is Impact Wrestling Hard to Kill on Friday, January 13th. But before we jump into Impact Wrestling, we gotta talk about Wrestle Kingdom. Wrestle Kingdom 17 saw the debut of Mercedes Mone. Former WWE champion Sasha Banks is now a member of New Japan Pro Wrestling and will do wonders, in my opinion, for the women's division in New Japan and Stardom, which she said in her promo, she said she would be a part of Stardom as well. So, props to Sasha Banks, or props to Mercedes Moné, more accurately, as that is her name now, Mercedes Moné. Props to Mercedes Moné for being able to strike out on her own and do something outside of WWE, because not everybody has the desire to want to do that. But we'll get to that in a second. Also, on New Japan's card, we saw Yuji Nagata and Satoshi Kojima, as well as Toji Makabe, win a 6-man tag team match dedicated to the founder of New Japan, Antonio Inoki, against Tatsumi Fujinami, Minoru Suzuki, and Tiger Mask. Catch 2x2 defeated Lao Yo in the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team title match. Bishimon finally capped off what has been a tough few months for FTR, as FTR officially is no longer tag team champions in any promotion that has them under contract, which they've been tag team champions in a variety of territories over the course of the last year. So it is insane that at this point now, FTR finally does not have championship gold anywhere that they once were, or anywhere that they are. The only question that becomes now, or that is now, is, does this mean that FTR could become the team that defeats the Acclaimed? I guess it really depends on how much Tony Khan wants to keep FTR around, because honestly, I don't dispute the idea that FTR may leave in when their contracts are up early this year to go somewhere else if they don't feel like they're being used to their fullest potential, because they left WWE, as Dax Harwood so prominently eloquated. They left WWE to allow growth for them and the tag team division in WWE, more than because of how they were booked in WWE. But either way, Zack Sabre Jr. is the first ever New Japan World Television Champion, defeating Ren Narita. Tamatanga wins his first singles title, to my knowledge, in New Japan, ending the never openweight championship reign of WWE superstar Carl Anderson. And if that wasn't enough, Keiji Muto, Hiroshi Tanahashi, and Shoyata Umino defeated Bushi, Sanada, and Tetsuya Naito in a 6-man tag team match that, for whatever reason, on the Bleacher Report also includes Tatsumi Fujinami, as this is Muta's last match in New Japan. Hiromu Takahashi wins the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship, defeating Taji Ishimori, El Desperado, and Master Wato. Kairi defeats Tamanakano to retain the IWGP Women's Championship. And right after that match, we saw the debut of Mercedes Moné, who said that she not only works for New Japan, but she also works for Stardom. The one question that I have is, Kenny Omega defeated United States Heavyweight Champion Will Ospreay and became the new IWGP United States Heavyweight Champion. So, not only did Kenny Omega make his first appearance in New Japan since AEW became AEW became a thing, because I believe Kenny left in 2019 right after AEW's announcement, because he wasn't there at first. It was a question of if Kenny would leave AEW and join WWE. So he wrapped up with New Japan and then made the move to AEW for Double or Nothing. But Kenny Omega is now another member of the roster that has become a two-time IWGP United States Heavyweight Champion. But he doesn't have it over Hiroshi Tanahashi and Juice Robinson, who are the only people in the history of the title to hold the IWGP United States Championship three times. But the real question is, what does this mean for Kenny Omega, as Kenny Omega has been an AEW star and one of their top stars since the company was founded, but now he holds a championship in New Japan. So that's gonna, in my opinion, raise questions, but also maybe it's a way to make good with New Japan, giving an AEW star. Like, I wonder if Kenny Omega wins the IWGP United States title, if if Carl Anderson was not on the card, like, did Tony do it to keep New Japan in his good graces and keep him away from WWE? Or was that the plan from the beginning? Because anybody who knows Kenny knows how much he loves New Japan. But also, during the event, we saw, or you would have been able to see, promos for an upcoming Antonio Inoki movie that is being made about the legend's life. So there is an Antonio Inoki movie in the works, which was documented during New Japan, documented during Wrestle Kingdom a time or two, from what I understand. But also there was rumors that Sasha Banks' friend Naomi would be there and would be jumping ship to New Japan as well. But as it turns out, current reports point to Naomi returning to the WWE and not leaving. I don't know if it has anything to do with her husband Jimmy Uso already working for the promotion, or if it is just Naomi making a decision to go back and, going back to stable ground as opposed to developing ground. I don't know, because New Japan has been a company since 1972, and it has taken them this long to form a women's division. So maybe being with her husband and not going over to Japan is something that prompted Naomi to stick with WWE. Or as the saying always goes, it's the grass ain't always greener on the other side. But either way, I wish nothing but the best to Naomi and Sasha Banks. I've been one of the few people that have been hoping for Naomi to come back and talking about Naomi coming back over the course of her time since her and Sasha walked out back in May. I wish nothing but the best for Sasha Banks in New Japan, and I hope very soon, maybe with the Royal Rumble coming around the corner, that we see Naomi once again. But with that being said, I'm done for this news video. There's going to be another news video coming, so stay tuned for that. But for now, I will see you in the next one.